Tell the other person to recite the following and to fill in the blanks. What I want most from you is blank because blank.
What I want most from you is for you to believe that you're enough. Because you're so much more than enough for so many people. And you're so much more than enough for you. And family, and just, I need you to like scream it from the mountaintops. Because then when you do that, I'll probably do it too. Okay? So I'm gonna need you to do that first so that then we can do more. But no, it's, I need you to believe you're enough. When it comes to our connection, what are you most grateful for?
I'm grateful that you let me in.
Yeah.
I think I have so many relationships in my life where I'm constantly fighting against these walls that people have around me. And you let your wall down.
Yeah.
But you and your family also opened your lives to us.
Yeah.
So I'm really,
You're in the family.
I'm really grateful for that. Your crazy ass family. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
How do you describe our relationship to others?
It's almost like cheesy. Being able to like speak about you to others, just like, Lindsay is the like cheese to my macaroni. Like it's this like cosmic connection that, you would think that we've been best friends or even sisters for so long. And you were someone that came into my life, I think, at the exact time that it needed to happen. You have so many values, and you epitomize all of these things that I could only wish to be or to have. Like, you're just such a better human than anyone I know. And you've pushed me since day one. Like, you've absolutely pushed me. You're my accountability partner, is what I describe to people. You're the one that keeps me honest. You keep me grounded. You keep me remembering what's important, and you remind me to take care of myself first. And I've never really had somebody like that.
I think for me, like, I've had female friendships, my whole adult life. And while I've had what I thought were such deep friendships, and I value those don't compare to the friendship that I found with you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I think we're similar in a lot of ways, but also very different. And I learn lessons from you all the time. I think I wish that you could think of yourself and talk about yourself in the same way that you talk about me. Like this almost like pedestal you put me on, or like this awe that you have. But I think what you don't recognize is that I feel like the reason that we're friends is because you have all of those things too.
Yeah. Interesting. What do you think connects us most, and why?
I think the biggest thing that connects us is the responsibility that we both carry.
Yeah.
We carry a lot of responsibility for the people in our lives, for our families, could be siblings, parents, for our husbands, God bless them.
It's probably the biggest one.
Yeah. In your case, for your kids, we are the ones that are in control and in charge and carry all the things. And I think we've done it our whole lives since we were kids. I know we've talked about the like older daughter syndrome or good daughter syndrome. And I think it's so true.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things that we recognize in one another.
There comes like a lot of judgment in that and a lot of responsibility to perform a certain way or act a certain way. And I think a big piece for my connection with you is that this was a space that there wasn't judgment, that I could be wrong and I could say the wrong things and I could show my weaknesses and I could show all the cards that I don't play on a daily basis. And like there wasn't a judgment return. And that was just the safest spot I could be in. And that was with you.
What's a challenge you feel we both face and how can we better help each other overcome it?
I think the biggest challenge we both face is purpose and happiness and success and not knowing what that looks like to each of us. So it's kind of, we're going through the motions and we're absolutely plugging away and we're doing everything we can to grow our careers, to grow our families, to grow our marriages, to get it all. But like, when is it enough? And is it already enough?
Yeah, it's being good enough.
Yeah.
Being smart enough. But to what end?
Right. When are you most concerned for me and why?
I think when I'm most concerned for you is when I see you have to compromise or sacrifice or back down in certain situations with really strong people in your life. And they may be right in that situation or wrong in that situation. But I hate seeing you have to do that for the sake of maintaining things. I think we do that a lot in life.
Yeah.
Like we put our needs aside, or what we want aside, and we just go with what's best for everyone else. And that's where things, I feel like you can like lose your center because of that.
Yeah. The people pleasing. I can see that. Absolutely. I do think you do a good job, though, of telling me that.
I tell
Especially
you.
when we're in it.
I just don't know if it always works.
Definitely ground me back all the time. Yeah.
What is the pain in me you wish you could heal and why?
all of the childhood trauma that you endured, that while it has made you a very resilient person and a, badass, it's not fair for anyone to go down that path or to experience any of that. I think you carry that with you every day. And I hate that for you. Because I don't know that it's really ever going to get resolved the way that we all hope it can get resolved. I don't know that you're going to hear words of affirmation from people that you deserve to hear them from.
Probably not.
And so I know it'll live with you. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that healing looks like for you. But I would take it away in a heartbeat. Yeah. And I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. Tell the other person to recite the following and to fill in the blanks. What I fear most about us is blank, because blank.
You know what I'm going to say. What I fear most is that I'm going to leave. And I think it's our biggest fear, that I'm not going to be here forever. And what is like our relationship going to be like if I'm not here anymore? Because it's not going to be the same.
No.
It's not going to be the same if we don't work together and
Right.
we don't live 10 minutes from each other. And I don't know if Austin is my forever place. Mm-hmm. But you make it a lot harder to leave.
Good.
Or you can just come with me.
Well, just come with you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's definitely my biggest fear too. I know you'll leave me one day. I know you will. And you'll go do amazing things and beautiful things. And I'll never stand in your way of that. And I will push you to do it. But I know this won't be forever the way it is exactly right now.
Yeah.
And that's just it's hard to think about. Mm-hmm. So I don't think about it. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
We don't have to right now. You're not moving right now. So there's that.
Nope. Mm-mm. Why do you think we are in each other's lives? It's a good final question.
There is a greater power out there that absolutely curated this connection. I have no doubt. And I don't know that I believed in a greater power like that before I met you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime friendship. And you're not allowed to move outside of Austin, just so you know. No. No, but it is. It's once-in-a-lifetime friendship that if I died tomorrow, this friendship was enough, along with, everything else in my life. I can wholeheartedly say that I've fulfilled all the buckets. I have an amazing husband, amazing kids. I have an amazing friend, amazing family. But you filled my last bucket.
What you failed to mention is I'm the female version of your husband.
You are the female version of my husband.
So it all makes sense.
It all makes sense. Everyone needs the female version of their husband to be their best friend. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes. Okay, last question. If this was to be our last conversation ever, what would you never want me to forget?
I would never want you to forget how important you are in my life and in so many people's lives. But you are like a person that grounds me, and I need to be grounded. So to have that is a really, really special thing. So don't forget that.
Okay. I won't forget that.
I love you.
I love you more. Thank you for doing this with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoyed that conversation at the end, visit theskindeep.com/shop, where you'll find more of our products to create the space to explore the relationships that are most important to you.